Hi, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will tell you about Ahsoka Tano, the Jedi who carved her own path after Anakin's fall. Star Wars fans, and welcome to another episode of Jedi Lore. In this video, we are going to explore the life and legacy of one of the most beloved characters in the Star Wars universe, Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka was the former Padawan of Anakin Skywalker, who later became Darth Vader, but she also forged her own destiny as a rebel leader, a force wielder, and a friend to many. How did Ahsoka go from being? Before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time. Anakin's apprentice to a galaxy's hero. Let's find out. Ahsoka Tano was a Togruta female who was discovered by Jedi Master Plo Koon on her homeworld of Shili when she was only 3 years old. She was brought to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, where she trained as a youngling under Master Yoda. At the age of 14, she was assigned as the Padawan of Anakin Skywalker, who was reluctant to take on a student at first. However, they soon formed a strong bond as master and apprentice, and fought together in many battles during the Clone Wars. Ahsoka was nicknamed Snips by Anakin for her snippy attitude, and she called him Sty Guy in return. She also became close friends with Obi-Wan Kenobi, Rex, and other clones. Ahsoka was a brave, loyal, and compassionate Jedi who always tried to do the right thing. She also had a rebellious streak and often questioned the decisions of the Jedi Council. She learned many valuable lessons from Anakin, such as trusting her instincts, improvising in difficult situations, and caring for those in need. She also taught Anakin some lessons of her own, such as being more patient, responsible, and respectful. Ahsoka grew as a Jedi and as a person throughout the Clone Wars, facing many challenges and dangers along the way. However, Ahsoka's faith in the Jedi Order was shattered when she was framed for a bombing at the Jedi Temple and accused of murder. She was hunted down by her former friends and allies, and even Anakin doubted her innocence at first. She was eventually cleared of all charges thanks to Anakin's efforts, but she felt betrayed and disillusioned by the Jedi Council's lack of trust in her. She decided to leave the Order and walk away from her life as a Jedi. Ahsoka's departure from the Order marked a turning point in her life and in Anakin's. She lost contact with her former master and friend, who became more conflicted and corrupted by the dark side of the Force. She also missed the end of the Clone Wars and Order 66, which resulted in the extermination of most Jedi and the rise of the Galactic Empire. Ahsoka went into hiding and adopted the alias of Fulcrum, working as an intelligence operative for various rebel cells that opposed the Empire. She used her skills and experience to help those who suffered under Imperial oppression. Ahsoka eventually crossed paths with some familiar faces from her past, such as Rex, who had removed his inhibitor chip that would have forced him to execute Order 66. Maul, who had escaped from Sidious's clutches and sought revenge against him, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, who had survived Order 66 and watched over Luke Skywalker on Tatooine. She also met some new allies, such as Kanan Jarrus and Ezra Bridger, two surviving Jedi who joined the rebel crew of the Ghost, Sabine Wren, a Mandalorian warrior and artist who wielded the Darksaber, and Hera Syndulla, a Twi'lek pilot and leader of Phoenix Squadron. Ahsoka played a vital role in the early rebellion against the Empire, providing information, guidance, and support to various rebel factions. She also continued to use the Force, but not as a Jedi. She considered herself as someone who was no longer bound by any dogma or code, but simply followed her own path. She also learned more about the Force from different sources, such as the Bendu, a mysterious being who claimed to be the one in the middle between the light and dark sides, and the world between worlds, a mystical dimension that connected all time and space. One of the most pivotal moments in Ahsoka's life was when she finally confronted her former master Anakin Skywalker, who had become Darth Vader, the Emperor's ruthless enforcer. Ahsoka sensed Vader's presence during a mission to Malachor, an ancient Sith world where she hoped to find a way to defeat him. She refused to believe that Vader was Anakin until she saw his face under his mask after a fierce lightsaber duel. She realized that there was still some good left in him, but he was too consumed by the dark side to be redeemed. She vowed to stay with him and try to save him, but Ezra pulled her into the world between worlds before Vader could strike her down. Ahsoka later returned to Malachor and escaped from the planet, but she was unable to reunite with her rebel friends for a long time. Ahsoka's fate after her encounter with Vader remained unknown for many years, until she reappeared during the final days of the Galactic Civil War. She had adopted a new look, wearing a white cloak and wielding 2 white lightsabers. She had also gained more knowledge and wisdom about the Force and the galaxy. She joined forces with Sabine Wren, who had reclaimed Mandalore from the Empire and was looking for Ezra Bridger, who had disappeared into hyperspace with Thrawn, the Empire's most brilliant strategist. Ahsoka and Sabine embarked on a quest to find Ezra and bring him home. Ahsoka's journey continued after the fall of the Empire, as she searched for clues about Thrawn's whereabouts and his connection to a mysterious threat that loomed over the galaxy. She also encountered Din Djarin, a Mandalorian bounty hunter who was protecting Grogu, a Force-sensitive child of Yoda's species. Ahsoka sensed a strong bond between Din and Grogu and offered to train the child in the ways of the Force. However, she realized that Grogu needed a different kind of teacher, one who could help him choose his own destiny. She told Din to take Grogu to Typhon, an ancient world where he could reach out to other Jedi through the Force. Ahsoka also had her own mission on Corvus, a forest planet that had been ravaged by the Empire. She sought to liberate the planet from Morgan Elsbeth, a ruthless magistrate who had worked with Thrawn during the Imperial era. Ahsoka fought against Elsbeth's forces and confronted her in a duel. She demanded to know where Thrawn was, but Elsbeth refused to answer. Ahsoka defeated Elsbeth and freed Corvus from her tyranny. Ahsoka's story is not over yet. She still has many adventures ahead of her as she pursues Thrawn and his mysterious master, seeks Ezra and other allies, and faces new challenges and enemies. She is more than just Anakin Skywalker's legacy. She is Ahsoka Tano, a hero of her own. Thank you for watching this video about Ahsoka Tano. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe for more Star Wars content. And don't forget to check out our other videos about Jedi lore, such as how Luke Skywalker rebuilt the Jedi Order after Return of the Jedi, the history of the Darksaber and its role in The Mandalorian, and the secrets of the world between worlds and how it could change Star Wars forever. Until next time, may the Force be with you.